We're excited about the development of Project AirGig. It really is one of the most ambitious projects in AT&T's lab's history.
Project AirGig has been turning plenty of heads in 2017, and this is the mastermind behind the breakthrough technology. Erwin Gersberg was raised in rural New Jersey in the 1960s.
So I grew up actually on a farm. We had chickens and goats and whatnot.
The kind of place that can be hard to reach. In fact, to this day, there is no high-speed internet at the old farmhouse.
As a kid, I used to rip the phones apart, try to figure out how they work, why they work. It always intrigued me, the notion of communication.
Erwin would put that childhood curiosity to work just 20 miles from the Gersberg farm, Middletown, the site of AT&T's Bell Laboratories.
It was the major R&D center of the universe, located right here in New Jersey. And as a kid growing up, I always had aspirations of being an engineer and one day working with great people that invented the transistor.
Each transmitter is the heart of its own separate area or cell.
Erwin went to work in access technology on the ground floor for the early days of cellular. AT&T paid for his master's degree in computer science, and he began tinkering with ways to get more service to more people, always remembering where he came from.
Even like to this day, when I drive back, I look in the wires, there are no cable, no fiber, and in many parts of the country that still exists today. People don't have broadband everywhere.
But what if they could? No cable, no fiber, but everywhere he looked, Erwin saw power lines. What if the connection could ride along that powerful magnetic field?
So about 15 years ago, we did do trials with several power companies, but at the time it was, again, 2 or 3 megabits to homes, because that's what the technology was back then.
But Erwin and his colleagues refused to let the idea die. They would occasionally try again over the years, and then, when work began on the 5G network, millimeter wave technology changed everything. Suddenly, multi-gig speeds were possible, and Project AirGig was born.
This is our AirGig system that will go on utility poles throughout the neighborhood. Inside this unit is the 5G wireless technology that will connect to homes, devices, cars, and this will revolutionize the world, because if you have electricity to your home, you automatically have broadband to your home.
Project AirGig now owns over 200 patents or patent applications.
I have 123 patents on my wall right now, and there's probably about 100 more to get granted. I got a problem because I'm out of space. I have no more wall space in my office, and I don't know where to put them as they keep coming in.
But it's when we start talking about a world with a more level playing field that the depth of this discovery really hits home.
Healthcare, as an example, if I live out way in a rural area and I can get gigabit type services, remote imaging, remote medicine, all become viable. The whole notion of remote education, remote schooling, those individuals have the same opportunity as other people in other parts of the country.
What makes Erwin and folks like him special is they're always thinking and tinkering. And so if they get blocked on one, they're trying another. If they get blocked in another, they go back to the first one, and they never give up.
And as we evolve to higher speeds and new technologies, Erwin believes that this discovery could be a major foundation.
It's the first time we've actually are going to be building a network based on software, and AirGig plays right into that. It also makes AT&T a leader in 5G as an innovator. When you put AirGig and 5G together from an innovation perspective and start to roll that out, the whole world will change, and it will be because of AT&T.